Good morning all, welcome to my next video. I am off for a walk up to Ryvoan Bothy, which is on the Ryvoan Pass. So you go up the old logging road, past the Green Lochan, it's up there. I don't think I'm going to be doing the loop because Mick's done a load of map walks in reception and parts of it are boggy, and all it did was rain yesterday, so it's not going to be great. The campsite's pretty sodden, so I imagine up there it's going to be worse. But look, the sun's trying to come out. Trying. I love it up here, it's so pretty. So I'm going to head up to the Bothy, have a little look around there, and make my way back down to site. It's about 2 hour round trip, hour up, hour down, I think, roughly. Wow, I just seen a guy go past me with a child strapped to his back in like a big seat thing with a cover on it. Not really a small child, he was probably about 4, so that's some hiking that with a 4-year-old on your back. He must be a strong, fit guy.
Floating, weightless, under seas, diving, conscious, like a dream. You and me.
It is still raining on and off, but a bit of rain don't really bother me as long as it's not bad high winds as well. We are due for another dumping of snow tomorrow apparently, so we'll see. Well, tonight into tomorrow. I think it's too wet to stick. It's quite cold though, so it could. Don't know. I've had to bash the rain off my drive away again. Brian said to me yesterday, if you're stopping for winter you'll have to get a smaller awning. I think he's after me stopping for the winter, bless him. I've not made any firm decisions yet, but it looks like there is a job for me if I want it, and I do love it here, but I imagine the winter's quite harsh. He said it got down to -13 at one point, winter just gone. That's pretty cold, especially for me. I was cold in Spain. And like I said on the video where I did go up to the Green Lochan, this trail up the old logging way then up the blue route is a lot easier than if you go the way I went to start with, which is basically scrambling across the side of the valley. It's a good route if you fancy a bit of a challenge, but if you want the easier route, go this way. Obviously at some points the rain is heavier than others, and this is sleet, but it is early April in Scotland, in the Highlands of Scotland, so that's to be expected, isn't it? Like I said, I don't mind a bit of adverse weather. It's the wind that I really hate, just when it's blowing right in your face, makes your eyes water, or when it's absolutely hammering down so much you can't even see where you're going. That's not good either. But there is a bit of blue sky up there. So hopefully by the time I get to where I'm going it'll have cleared up a bit, because it's trying.
I hear thunder, I hear lightning, I hear wonders, and everybody wanna go, but no one really cares to know. I see marvels, I see titans, and some troubles that everybody has to face, that no one really can erase, and they hide.
A lot of people on this trail today. Everybody stood nice, saying hi. I just said hi to the most beautiful golden retriever, an old girl. She's very sweet. She's trying to get in my pockets. I like meeting dogs while I'm out and about, more so than people. The last time I came this way, I came all along the side of that valley. As you can see, bit of a scramble. I think you can walk all the way up to the top as well. I'm just passing the Green Lochan, just to the side of me. You can get down there onto the beach and have a look. There's less people over that side. That side was packed.
Time we need. If we're in love, then we'll succeed. I heard laughter, I heard music. I thought, baby, there's no way we could ever lose it. There's no way we could ever break or bruise it. But you threw it on the ground. A part of you is always standing in the rain, but I was never your
I sent the drone up and it wasn't windy, and then it turned windy and I tried bringing it back in and it kept blowing away but it clipped one of the firs and then flew into me and landed on the floor. I think it's alright because it was very low and it went into the sand, but I was scared because it hit my head. It hasn't cut me or anything, I think the side of it hit me. That wasn't fun. Not making friends with Mr. Droney, I'm out at the minute. Still a bit scared of it. Oh well, like everything, just keep trying until I get the hang of it. It's really nice when the wind drops and that sun comes out, but when it's windy and grey, it's cold. I reckon it's about 3 or 4 degrees today. I've been sat in the awning with the heater on with the dogs when we got back from our walk. I don't know if you can hear the wind, it's quite windy. It wasn't windy when I came out, even though it was raining. But I suppose I'm going higher up, I'm going towards Ryvoan Pass. So it probably will be windy up there, to be fair. This little walk takes you through, as you've seen, a lot of ancient Caledonian pine forests, which are absolutely stunning. So pretty. And obviously evergreens, so... Oh, how are we going to get through here? Hopefully I don't fall on my ass. There we go. As you can see, the path is quite boggy and muddy, so if you want to come and do it and you don't want to get muddy, come on a dry day. So obviously all the rain comes down off the hills as well, makes it worse. But I don't mind a bit of mud, as long as it's not in my van or in the awning. And it's bad at the minute because I'm obviously on a grass pitch and it's coming down the hill and pooling right near Gladys's wheels, so coming in and out the van into the awning's a bit of a mud bath. I had to take the mats up to try and dry them a bit today. but I don't mind. It's the nicest pitch I've been on so far working. It looks like as you get to this part of the trail, everybody stops at the Green Lochan and turns around. There's nobody up here, which is nice. Because down there is busy, far too busy for me. I did want to come early this morning, but it just didn't stop raining, and then I looked at the weather and it said it was supposed to be clear this afternoon. So I decided to come this afternoon, even though there were more people out. So there's two paths here, and I did read to get to the Bothy, you take the left-hand trail towards Nethy Bridge. So look what the sign says. So if you walk that way you get to Braemar, and this way we're going to Nethy Bridge, which is to where I'm headed. You see all the water flowing down the stones. It's like walking up a river. I don't know if you see all the water coming down off the hill that we've had over the past 48 hours, and snow melt. Definitely need waterproof shoes for this. We're now in Abernethy Nature Reserve, apparently. It's windy up here. Sorry if you can hear it on the camera, but you can't do anything about the weather, can you? Look, you can see all the mountains with the snow on over there. Beautiful. There were still a lot of people yesterday in Aviemore going up to Cairngorm to ski, so I don't know whether they've got the fake snow again or there is still quite a bit of snow up there. It is a walk I want to do, not in the snow, in the better weather, because I'm not an experienced hiker or climber, so I don't want to be one of them people that get stuck. So I'll wait for better weather and then I'll do it. While I'm climbing up and getting a bit out of breath, for those of you who don't know what a bothy is, this one is an old crofter's cottage, I think, that's been turned into a bothy. Bothy is basically an old building that you are allowed to camp in overnight. Some of them have more facilities than others, some of them are just basically building. Some have places you can light fire, some have sinks and toilets. There's a lot of them in Scotland and a few throughout the UK. So if you don't fancy pitching your tent because it's windy or it's snowing, bothies are always a good bet, but they're open to everyone, so you could get there and there could be other people in. So probably not the best for a woman on her own, not that I would like to do it anyway. I prefer to sleep in Gladys. So this is the bothy. There are people in there, so I'm not going in, but that is where you can go and camp for the night. Obviously been a lot of traffic. Look at how muddy it is. And they also provide a place for you to chop wood to light the fire. And in the little outside bit where you enter, there's bits of wood in there for you to chop up. Really good there. Carry on a little bit up the pass and then I'm going to turn around and go back. I think the loop walk is just behind the bothy. Mula Bukali, I can't pronounce it, but that's how you get back via the loop, because that'll take you. Remember when I went the wrong way when I was going to the Green Loch, that'll take you down there. But as far as I'm aware, it's going to be very boggy and very wet, so I'm going back the way I've come. But I might see if I can take a little droney off up here again, see what the wind's like and see if I haven't damaged it when I crashed it into my own head.
You were the only air to breathe. I stood against the wind. You heard me. I found love again. Even as a friend, everything must end. Everything. Everything must end. I heard laughter, I heard music. I thought, baby, there's no way we could ever lose it. There's no way we could ever break or bruise it. A part of you is always standing in the rain, but I was never your ball and chain. A part of me was always trying to believe you were the only air to breathe. I stood against the wind.
knees, none the worse for wear for its crash. My head hurts a bit though. I brought it in because a bird just nearly hit it, so we're not having much luck with that today. So before anything goes disastrously wrong, I'm giving up before I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'm going to start heading back now. Sun's bright when it comes out. Nice walk, good walk. You can obviously keep going further up the pass, but I'm quitting while I'm ahead before I damage me further, or the drone. Because when I did start it, it said there was a motor problem, and I turned it off and on and restarted it. It seems to have sorted itself out. And I was really scared about flying it over there in case it just dropped out the sky, but I risked it. I just had a really lovely message off one of my old friends, Sally. Hi Sally, I'm glad you're watching. And she said something quite relevant. Reach for the stars, keep your feet on the ground. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying not to get too far ahead of myself with anything, trying not to plan too far into the future, and just ride the wave sort of thing and see where life takes me, because I think I've done a bit too much planning and it's not really got me anywhere. So let's see where winging it takes me, shall we? Takes me places like this. How stunning is that? So beautiful. I really think fate has brought me to the best possible place for me right in this moment, because honestly I feel like I'm healing, which is what I'm needed to do. They say the universe works in mysterious ways, don't they? It does. Brings things and people into your life when you need them the most, and sometimes when you have to let go of others it hurts, but ultimately it is the best thing for you. And as selfish as that seems, you have to act for you, because not everyone acts in your best interests. If you don't act in your own best interests, there's a lot of people out there that will take advantage of you, especially if you're kind-natured. And it's a sad fact, but it's true. If all humans were nice, then it'd be a lot nicer place to live, and you'd be able to trust people more easily.
But I was never your calling. A part of me was always trying to believe you were the only air to breathe. I stood against the wind. You hurt me, I found love again. Even as a friend, everything must end.
I actually think a lot of people in Bothy during the day are just there having a picnic, just getting out of the wind. Not a bad thing, it's a free place for all to use, I suppose. 1:30 and I'm hungry, so I'm going to get back to site. Oh, it's starting to rain again, and get some food. Don't know what I'm going to have for my dinner. Well, it'd be like, I don't know, getting on for tea time maybe, an hour. 1:30, yeah, late dinner. I think today is a typical example of why you should just go out, because it was raining and grey and drizzly when I set off, and had really bright spells of sunshine. It's absolutely beautiful up here, and these walks really help me get out of my own head. I've got a habit of getting stuck in a cycle of catastrophising things. Getting out and about stops me from doing it, because half the time I'm concentrating on not falling on my butt, but the other half you're speaking to nice people and you're looking at beautiful scenery, and it really helps me not get stuck in catastrophising and get stuck in there. So if you are a bit like me and you do get stuck in your own head, just get out. Doesn't matter if it's raining, if it's grey, it helps. And sometimes the sun comes out too. I'm going careful because I'm going down this riverbed, like a riverbed. I have been thinking a little bit about the future, and I'm slowly coming around to the thought that if I do want to travel for any significant period of time, I need a bigger van. If I want to go over to Europe, I want a van with its own shower. So I will probably need to work maybe 2 full seasons, pay back everyone I owe money to, save up a big clump of money and get myself a bigger van. Now that I'm getting used to being on the road again, and getting used to van life by myself with the dogs, and that would give me a good period of time to transition into it and then be able to maybe go off and do Europe again on my own, because I would do it. I'm not scared. Well, I am scared of doing it, but I would do it. I'd make myself do it. I think that's the way I'm going to have to go though, unless I win the lottery in the meantime, and then I can pack in work and just go travel. But that's not likely, is it? And with regards to vans, I know roughly what I would want. I want something I can stand up in, something with a fixed bed and a shower, and I would probably prefer something coach built, so a coach built van rather than a conversion, because when you're buying a conversion you never know what problems are underneath what you're buying. If you buy coach built, you've always got a little bit of redress, especially if you buy from a dealer, and I wouldn't make the same mistakes made with that old motorhome again. So I'd definitely get somebody to help check whatever I was buying. Yeah, lots of thoughts going around in this little brain of mine. It's hard not to try and plan for the future when I'm me. It's just kind of what I do. You know, a lot of people told me that the Lake District was my happy place, and it really was at the time. Despite everything that was going on inside me, it was beautiful and I loved it there, but this is fast becoming the number one spot, because even in grey weather like this, it's still stunning, and I just feel myself relax here, especially up in Glenmore. Down in Aviemore it's a bit more crazy, it doesn't feel as peaceful, but when you get up into Glenmore it's just really relaxed, really peaceful, lovely people, and I just love it. I am going to keep aiming for the 2 videos a week. Obviously one of the videos is going to be mostly me just mooching round tight and doing day-to-day stuff, and 1.5 videos will be when I can get my 2 days off and go and do something different. So if you want to watch my mush doing that, then feel free. Picking the camera up is helping me, and editing, I love sitting and editing the videos. It's one of the things I really enjoy. If I could sit down and edit other people's videos and not have to be on camera myself, I'd love it. It's really bad, that, isn't it? I just don't feel like I'm the best person on camera. And today marks 700 days I've been living on wheels. So within that 700 days I spent 3 nights in my mum's, and the rest of that I lived in the motorhome at Gladys. And I have to say, despite everything that happened, I don't regret it. Don't regret this lifestyle one bit. And if you want it, go for it, because you'll never know if you don't try whether you like it or not. Some people do it for a bit, some people do it forever. I might not be able to do it forever, you just don't know. I'd like to be able to do it forever, but we all get old and you never know what's around the corner. I might not be able to look after myself and drive when I'm very old. Who knows? I'm going to stay as active as I can for as long as possible though, and live in a van for as long as it suits me. You can just see the little beach where I was before there. That's where I crashed the drone. So it's still now. I took it out, took it across the lock, brought it back, and I was struggling to get it back in. So I brought it lower because I thought the wind would be as bad, and then it kind of blew into one of the firs. Luckily it was just the rotor blades that clipped the ferns, and then it flew sideways, hit me here. Oh, sorry, a guy coming past with pots of pans on his bike. Yeah, it hit me here, and then it kind of went sideways into the sand. So luckily it's not damaged anything. It obviously screwed the motor up a little bit until it righted itself, but I think I'm going to have a bruise on my head. It's raining again. I'm just going to do a quick thank you to Jules MC for buying me coffee. Thank you so much, Jules. It's so kind of you. And like I keep saying, I do really appreciate all you people, lovely people that are buying me coffees and sending me PayPal donations and bank donations. You're all so kind, and I do really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. and I never expected any of this. I didn't expect the channel to take off as much as it has. I am grateful because obviously the money helps, but I am being paid now by work, so I'm not destitute. And obviously people sending me the care packages and the cooker. You're all so generous. Such a lovely community of people. I just got back to site and got told there's some parcels for me, so I know one of them was my gas that I'd ordered, but this is a surprise one. I don't know what it is. There's just for you. Let's have a look. You can get in it. It's like Christmas. How the hell am I supposed to get in here? There we go. Okay, I have a little card. Just a few goodies for you. All from Alison and Adrian Hunt in North Yorkshire. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, tea towels. I did use some of them. Thank you very much. What else have we got? Oh, Maltesers. Love them. Yum, yum. Yorkshire tea. Tea bags always welcome. Instant hot chocolate. Ooh. Some snacks for the doggos. They will definitely appreciate those. Cookies. Cookies are always good. And a giant jammy dodger. Thank you so much, both. That was so kind. Now what this one is. This one is slippers that my mummy has bought me because, as you saw, my other slippers have a hole in them. But I picked these off Amazon. Look at the colour. Love them. Bet they're nice and warm. And now we got this box to unwrap. What a pretty box. Look at that. That's well pretty. Oh, I'm going to keep that. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Face masks, biscuits, 1,000,001 sweets. Oh wow. Is there a card? Who sent me this? Lollipop. Oh, I love a lollipop. Oh, this must be the card. Let's try and get in here. There we go. Perseverance gets you there in the end, doesn't it? You are so naughty, you lot. It's from Steve, Kath and Zaki Boo. I love you all. I miss you and enjoy your European adventure because I know you've gone over today. But thank you so much. You're too kind. I'm going to sign this video out because I'm back in work at 9 tomorrow and there probably won't be much else to say because I'm just going to chill out, have a shower, put my nice new pyjamas on with my nice new slippers. Thanks, Mummy. And just have a chilled out night before work tomorrow. So I didn't eat any dinner, just scoffed a load of chocolate, Maltesers and stuff, and had a cup of tea. It was a bit naughty, wasn't it? Anyway, thanks very much for watching all. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.